Yo, what's up guys? It's your boy Annie Z with What If Naruto's Frieza's Reincarnation Part 5. So last time we saw Naruto return to Earth, put Team 7 in their places. After that he passed the bell test with flying colours. We then saw Tazna insult Naruto because of his horns, earning the wrath of Lord Frieza, aka Naruto. After that Hiruzen threatened to discipline Naruto, which earned him a beatdown, which therefore got him suspended. So let's get started. Naruto had just woken up. He saw a pair of gorgeous white arms wrapped around his chest. He turned to see his empress sleeping while hugging him as he smiled. Today was the start of his ninja career once again after his suspension. He wasn't really looking forward to it because he wasn't really a dog for this village. He was the ruler of the universe. But thinking of the tuning exams made him chuckle. This was going to be fun, and Naruto was going solo. Naruto had found out that Kakashi had replaced him with some other guy or girl called Hanabi, a prodigy who was moved up a year. It didn't matter to him. It just meant he didn't have to spend more time with those hairless apes. He then felt a twitch, as after a few moments he was then pulled into something soft. "Good morning, Naruto-kun," Yaku said as Naruto muffled out a good morning because he was being squeezed against his empress's breast. The two then took a bath together, with the two cleaning each other, as then the two came down to eat, where Naruto's chef had cooked the finest meal. Naruto actually enjoyed being with Yaku. After eating, Yaku had come to Naruto with his things packed for the tuning exams. "My empress, you did not have to do such a thing. We have servants for a reason, you know." "Well, I was bored, so I did it. And don't think I'm your servant or anything," Yaku says. "Oh ho 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 ho. Why would I think that my bride, the bride of Lord Naruto, would be a servant?" Naruto says as Yaku joined in on the laughter. She too had developed the oh ho 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 laughter. "Anyways, my queen, I have to go now. Those exams, they would kick me out if I don't come on time," Naruto says. "Oh, do you have to go?" Yaku pouted as she clinged on to him, not wanting to let him go. "Just a little longer, my princess. And then this world shall be ours and we cannot do anything. We could go anywhere and meet with anyone we want," Naruto says as she nodded. Naruto arrived at the tuning exams hall as he felt baby levels of killing intent. Even those monkeys' pets, the Cybermen, had more killing intent and power than what was being displayed. Naruto let out his killing intent as everyone fell to their knees. "Oh ho 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 ho. Hello monkeys, you all are gonna lose," Naruto says, still wanting to win even though he doesn't want to be a ninja. He just liked winning. He wanted to be the best of the best. "You damn brat," a sound ninja says when Naruto released the killing intent and stopped it as he tried to use a sound wave on Naruto, but Naruto blows out air from his lungs and sends the sound waves back at the ninja, making him and his team have cracks in their arms and as blood started spilling out. "Dirty monkey, how dare you hurt me, Lord Naruto," Naruto says. "Naruto, I will beat you and show the village you're weak," Memma says. "Yeah, brother, we will show you that you beating Jiraiya Sensei, Tsunade Sensei, Kakashi Sensei, Hiruzen-sama was just a fluke," Mito says. "Oh really? Ho 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 ho. And don't forget, it was them and also all the rookie senseis and several ninjas from the village and a pair of ambush squads as well," Naruto says. "Naruto, I'll show you the power of the Uchiha," said the Uchiha rat. "Yes, Sasuke-kin will show you the power of the Uchiha and will conquer you," the bitch Sakura said. "Oh ho 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 ho. So, I don't put you in your place for a month and you think you're good again? Are you dumb, Sasuke? Have you forgotten that you have your Mangekyo Sharingan? Actually, your internal Mangekyo Sharingan, and you still couldn't hurt me. And that's been since Academy, since Fugaku bastard gave you those eyes," Naruto says. "Very well. This time I will just have to show you your place, and I will make you believe it," Naruto says, as he is about to turn and verbally destroy his siblings, but then they heard a crash, making Naruto curious and turned towards the crash. "Enough, the test starts now. Do not get into a fight or you're disqualified," Ibiki says, as they go in and proceed to pass the test. After that, Anko comes and takes them to the Forest of Death, where she explains the rules as she spots Naruto not listening, so she throws a kunai at him, which was disintegrated by a ki barrier surrounding Naruto. "I'm not paying for that. You threw that yourself and it was broken because of your own actions. You're lucky I'm feeling excited for this test, or else I would have killed you by now, Naruto says. Now start the stupid test, he says as he unleashes his killing intent as Anko fell to her knees as well as everybody in the exams, as she started to get up and said, as you wish, as she started the test. Naruto was standing in front of a rain team as he fired several death beams at them, killing them all, as he took their scrolls before getting to the goal and opening the scroll where he was escorted in by Hiruzen. Oh ho 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 ho. Kakashi, Troya, Snardy, looks like your students were too slow. I'm the first one to get it, and I also beat that father of mine's record. Minato Namikaze, I believe was his name. Naruto says as the three ignored him, still scared of the beating he gave them a month ago. 5 days later, the teams were here, and there was preliminaries. It was now the last fight of the preliminaries. It was Naruto vs Kiba. Oh ho 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 ho. I got the dog boy. You know what, stupid dog boy? Just play dead. You know you won't win. Naruto says, how dare you? I am the heir to the Inuzuka. The alpha male. I am the best. You are just a demon, a loser, Kiba says. Oh ho 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 ho. You the best, an alpha male? Don't make me laugh. Doggy, you're nothing but a bitch. To be used and discarded. But I guess I will have to show you your place. Just like I have to show everybody in this village their place. I've showed them time after time and they do not learn. But then again, if you teach an animal tricks, they don't learn it on the first try. You have to teach them over and over, Naruto says, as Kiba was angry at the racial slurs that Naruto was giving him. As soon as the proctor said start, Naruto shot a death beam at Akamaru, killing him. Akamaru, no, stay with me, Kiba says as he rushed to help his partner, only to find out that he was dead. Oh ho 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 ho. Looks like your pet dog is dead, and it's all your fault. You shouldn't bring pets to fights unless you want them to die, Naruto says as all of the Leaf looked at him with fear and disgust, while the other ninjas looked at him with fear, seeing him kill his own village's allies without mercy. How dare you? That was my best friend, Kiba yelled. Oh ho 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 ho. You mean your brother? I mean, I know your mother did breed with a dog. No wonder you stink like trash. And let me guess, your dog father of yours had a harem, so he had your mother and he also had another dog. That makes Akamaru your brother, Naruto says, making fun of Kiba. I'm gonna teach you some respect, Kiba says, as he rushed at Naruto and did a fang over fang, which Naruto stood there uninjured since Akamaru wasn't even there to help, so his fang over fang was just a normal punch. How did you? Never mind, I'll use my ultimate technique. I've been preparing it in case something happened to Akamaru. Water style, water Cerberus jutsu, Kiba said as a huge water Cerberus came towards Naruto, who stood there. Kiba thought he won, so he laughed. I've avenged you, Akamaru. I sent the demon to hell. Oh ho 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 ho. Did you really think that that would injure me? It's not even enough to break my armor, Naruto said as a pink glow appeared around him before the water exploded and he was sent back. That was a good try, doggy, but now it's time for you to visit the hospital, Naruto says as he death beams Kiba's arms and legs, destroying them, and then he proceeds to death beam his chakra points, destroying them completely. Good doggy, play dead, Naruto says as he was declared the winner. After the shocked audience and the proctor recovered from the brutality. After that, Hiruzen announced the next round, which will be taking place in a month, and showed the matchup. Naruto was up against Sasuke. Naruto smirked as a plan formed in his mind. Oh ho 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 ho. Uchiha monkey, I will let you have help from those other monkeys that dare call themselves my siblings. They dare call themselves the siblings of Lord Naruto. They have to prove it, Naruto says. How dare you mock us, demon, Mito says. Yeah, you'll regret this. I'll master the Nine-Tails power and I'll defeat you, Naruto's stupid brother said. How dare you, the Uchiha brat said. I will allow it. Naruto, your overconfidence will get you killed. You won't get any training from any of the shinobi in this village. Well, the best will train the full Hokage's children and the Uchiha, Hiruzen said. This will show you, stupid demon. You monster, I treated you right and you almost killed me that day. You will pay, Hiruzen thought to himself. Very well, Lord of Monkeys, I don't even need help from those inferior specimen you call shinobis, Naruto says. It's not like anybody in this backwater planet can defeat me, Naruto thought. After that, Naruto went to base, where Yaku instantly hugged Naruto, and Yaku and Naruto began to kiss. Naruto-kun, you left me alone for 5 days, she pouted at Naruto, as Naruto found this cute. Naruto had come to terms that this feeling that he had for Yaku was what the humans could love. He realized that since he also was reincarnated as a human, he also began to feel these feelings. For the next month, Naruto and Yaku trained. Naruto began to train her in using ki. which she was kind of a prodigy at. By the end, she was as strong as Captain Ginyu in Taguma's body. Naruto always laughed about this when he flexed to Cooler that Yaku was nearly as strong as him, which really pissed off Cooler and made him want to train even more. Of course, Cooler was now at like perfect sales level, but we won't go into that. It was now the day before the exam. Naruto was in front of the Frieza force and the remaining root members and the Akatsuki. My fellow soldiers, we shall show this world it belongs to the great Lord Frieza, which is myself. So prepare for the massacre, and then we shall retrieve the Bijus, Naruto says. Just to clarify, the only Akatsuki members that were there was ones that Naruto had gathered himself. I won't be going to spoil this just yet. Taguma then came up to Naruto. My lord, we have captured the Two Tails as you ordered. It was quite easy. She was on a mission and we ambushed her and escorted her. Unfortunately, Killer Bee was not among them, so we escorted only her to the final destination, the Akatsuki base, Taguma says. Very well, well done. Now you just need to find Killer Bee, and I will deal with my siblings tomorrow, Naruto says. Yes, my lord, Taguma said. It was now the next day of the tuning exams. It was a really good day. The sky was bright. It was a bright blue color. But if one looked up to spot something, they will see thousands of Frieza forces attack ships in the sky, hidden. The contestants were all there apart from Naruto. The proctor came out and began to call out the Hokage children, the Uchiha and Naruto. The fourth children and the Uchiha came down while Naruto didn't. Ha! The demon scared to show. He knows the child of prophecies and the Uchiha elite will beat him, a villager said. Ha! Looks like the freak was all talk, the redhead prick said, aka Memo. Yeah, but that's fine. If he doesn't show, then I'll just beat you, Uchiha Domo said. Shut it, you both. I want revenge against him for humiliating us. It won't be fun if he doesn't show up, Mito said. Naruto called, if you do not show yourselves, you are disqualified. As the proctor was about to say that, a giant energy was seen crashing into the ground. As it revealed Naruto, the whole stadium was broken. Oh. You are here early, monkeys. I see you are eager to get your beat down. It's time to show your animals your place, Naruto says as everyone started booing. One person even threw a bottle at Naruto. You dare treat me, the mighty Lord Naruto, like a trash can, Naruto says as he fires a ki blast at the leaf side, at that specific person mainly that threw a trash can at him, as a huge explosion was heard and thousands died that day. Everyone was scared after that. So demon, all you could do is kill the weak, but you won't be able to beat us, Mema said. Yeah, Mito said. You're going down. I'll show you the power of an Uchiha, you demon. Madara, who was an Uchiha, was able to control the Nine Tails, but I will one-up him, and I will kill you, you stupid demon, Sasuke says, as the crowd started to cheer. Oh. Such big words from a man whose family and clan was killed by one man. This reminds me of one story. There was once this guy called Frieza, who killed a planet of apes because they were annoying. You know what was common? Both the Uchihas and the Saiyans were killed by one man. You know something, Uchiha, rat? Itachi probably didn't kill you because he didn't want to stain himself with your disgraceful, dirty, weak blood. What are you going to do to me? Your father gave you his Mangekyo Sharingan and you still couldn't beat me in academy. Both of you had the EMS and you still lost to me. And you lost to Itachi as well. You two are disgraces. You're not prodigies. Uchihas are just flukes, Naruto says. Start the match, Proctor, Sasuke said with anger as the Proctor started to say start. Sasuke, when he heard that word, charged at Naruto with a Chidori, but Naruto flicked some mud in his eyes, using his tail, as he appeared behind Mito and kicked her into Sasuke's Chidori. Sasuke, stop! Mito yelled, but it was useless. His Chidori had struck his crush. Sasuke stood there in shock, killing his crush, as Menma was enraged seeing his sister dead, or what looked like dead. So he went to KCM and rushed at Naruto, who dodged all his attacks. Oh. Uchiha Uzumaki, your friend is dead because you cannot control your power, Naruto says. How dare you, mocker! She, yes, died, Sasuke said as he spaces out with anger, as you saw a little flash of purple, his eyes turning purple, while Menma continues his barrage at Naruto. Naruto continues to stop the attack with pinky fingers, just like how Trunks blocked King Cold when King Cold stole his sword. Is that all you, the great son of the fourth Hokage, the yellow flash, can do? Naruto says. Naruto then turned around as he saw wood coming at him. He heard Mito say, "Wood style, wood restraint." She survived. It wouldn't be fun that way, Naruto thought to himself. Shinra Tensei Naruto heard as he felt a force hit him, but it didn't even affect him. He recognized the voice as Sasuke's. The spectators turned to see Sasuke with a Rinnegan and Mito with a wood style as they were all in shock. Interesting. How about you use your special bloodline, my brother? Naruto says, mocking him. I don't have one, Memma says as Naruto got angered. Are you underestimating me? Are you underestimating me? Use your special power like the Uchiha and the Uzumaki have, or else, Naruto demanded. He can't. We got this power from being reincarnation of Madara and Hashirama, and we will show you the real fire, and we'll beat you, Mito and Sasuke said, as they rushed at Naruto, who blocked all of their attacks with a single finger. Wood style, wood golem jutsu, Mito said, as she grabbed Naruto and threw him into the sky, which only worked because Naruto allowed it. Heaven Tensei, Sasuke said as a meteor fell towards Naruto. You think that such a low-level meteor would defeat me, the Lord Naruto? Naruto says as he created a supernova and threw it at the meteor as the supernova engulfed the meteor, destroying it. So weak, Naruto says as everyone was scared. Mito then said, I'm ready to die, beating him, Kurama, let's do it. As Nine Tails appeared behind her, her face gained an energy made Kurama features. This is the Baron mode, our ultimate power, Mito said, as she charged at Naruto, who had to use a hand to counter her, which surprised Naruto since normally he could use a finger. But Naruto knew that there wasn't anything special because he wasn't even using anywhere near the strength he was using against while training with Yaku. He was only using a power level of 2000, nowhere near the power level of his first form, which was 530,000. Well, Namek Saga. Right now, his power level was uncalculatable. Interesting. Your power grows and continues to grow as you fight. That really pisses me off because it reminds me of a certain pet I heard. His name was Broly, Naruto says as he remembered the beatdown Broly gave him. Naruto was enraged when he thought of that as he powered up. The entire elemental nations started to shake. No, the entire solar system was shaking. Well, just what is he? Even the Nine Tails didn't have this kind of power. He's a demon god, said the villagers, as Naruto rushed towards Mito with speeds that she couldn't keep up with. A single light punch destroyed every bone in her body. She then had to use wood sage mode to heal up and also combined it with her brown mode. But it was too late. Naruto once again appeared right in front of her, punching her, sending her flying. Sasuke tried to use his Rinnegan to hold Naruto using gravity, but Naruto was used to different gravities because he went to different planets and he was Lord Frieza's reincarnation. I grew bored, Naruto says as he uses a death beam on all three of them continuously as they all lost consciousness. Then a boom was heard as several spaceships were seen. Then another boom was heard as people with black clothes and red clouds were seen. And then another boom was heard as we saw from the Hokage mountain several Ambus wearing the symbol of the Frieza force coming out. But guys, that's all for today. Peace.